All right, so today we are going to be doing a deep dive into vitamin C IV drips.
Okay.
I know you've been curious about this, and,
Hmm.
and trust me, there's so much more to it than you probably realize.
Right.
We're talking everything from aging to athletic performance and so much in between.
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of a vitamin drip that is like 50 times more potent
Yeah.
than just taking a pill?
It's pretty wild.
Yeah,
The idea that you can get 50 times more
right.
vitamin C through an IV drip versus an oral supplement.
So instead of just hitting the supplement aisle, I'm picturing myself just like relaxing in a comfy chair for what, like an hour?
Yeah, somewhere between 30 and 60 minutes is a typical
Oh, wow.
IV drip session. So you're in
Yeah.
and out and you're
So it's not like a whole day process.
no.
In and out.
All right, so let's kind of like debunk a myth right away.
Okay.
I always thought vitamin C was like just for when you're feeling a little bit under the weather.
Right.
But I'm hearing whispers of like a whole universe of potential benefits.
Right.
So where do we even begin?
Yeah, it's not just about fighting off a cold.
Right.
Well, that's certainly one of the benefits.
Sure.
There's immune support, but we're also looking at potential benefits for cancer treatment support,
Oh.
fatigue reduction,
Mm.
faster wound healing,
Right.
and even enhanced athletic performance.
Ah.
And then hold on to your hat because there are even studies that suggest
Okay.
anti-aging effects,
Mm.
improvements in mood and mental clarity,
Really?
and support for cardiovascular health.
Wow. This is way more than just like a simple vitamin boost.
Yeah, it is.
I'm particularly intrigued by the anti-aging aspect.
Right.
What's the science behind that?
So think of it as a battle against oxidative stress,
Okay.
which is one of the main contributors to aging.
Got it.
And what vitamin C does is it acts like a shield, protecting your cells from that damage with its potent antioxidant properties.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to that, it plays a crucial role in producing collagen,
Oh,
which keeps our skin looking nice and firm. So it's like a two-pronged attack against wrinkles and fine lines and things like that.
that's a great way to put it.
And you mentioned mental clarity too.
Yes,
So does vitamin C somehow affect our brains?
it does.
Wow.
It's crucial for producing neurotransmitters,
Okay.
which are the chemical messengers in our brains.
Right.
And research suggests that those high doses of vitamin C delivered through 5E therapy
Okay.
might positively impact mood,
Mhm.
reduce anxiety, and even sharpen focus and cognitive function.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
But help me understand this. Like, why is IV delivery so different from just taking a vitamin C supplement?
Right.
Is it just about getting more of it into your system, or?
It's more than just quantity.
Okay.
It's about bioavailability.
Okay.
So when you swallow a pill,
Hmm.
your gut can only absorb so much at once.
Right.
Maybe 30 to 40% at best.
Mm.
But with an IV, it's a direct deposit,
Oh.
100% bioavailability.
Okay.
And because you get these higher concentrations, you trigger specific biological responses
Okay.
that you wouldn't get otherwise.
So is there some serious science backing this up, or is this all hype?
The science is really fascinating.
Okay.
So it's not just a vitamin boost when delivered intravenously.
Mm.
Vitamin C acts like a pharmacological agent.
Wow.
For instance, studies have shown that at high blood levels,
Mm-hmm.
vitamin C can target and destroy certain cancer cells
Wow.
while leaving healthy cells unharmed.
So it can differentiate.
Yeah, it's called selective cytotoxicity,
Mm.
almost like a smart bomb against harmful cells.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing those high levels also play a role in like boosting the production of collagen for skin health and carnitine for energy production and things like that.
It's like giving your body the resources it needs to function at its best from the inside out.
Okay.
But let's break down some of the specific ways.
Yeah, let's get practical.
Yes.
Who's using these IV drips
Rubbing
and
it
for what?
Yep.
I'm picturing everyone from athletes to, people like me who are curious about those anti-aging benefits.
You're spot on.
Okay.
So boosting the immune system, especially during cold and flu season,
Right.
is one of the most common uses.
Yeah.
People often opt for weekly sessions
Oh, wow.
for that extra layer of protection.
Okay.
And for those interested in anti-aging,
Mm-hmm.
monthly maintenance sessions can help support collagen production,
Okay.
fight oxidative stress, and promote overall cellular health.
So it's like a monthly tune-up for your body's natural defenses and
Yeah.
aesthetic upkeep.
I like that.
Yeah.
Monthly tune-up.
What about athletes?
Yeah.
How does this fit into like their training regimen?
Athletes often use IV drips strategically,
Okay.
either a few days before a big event
Hmm.
to boost their immune system and recovery,
Okay.
or post-workout to speed up muscle recovery and replenish nutrients.
Wow.
Think of it as a secret weapon for performance optimization.
So how much vitamin C are we talking about here? Is there a standard dose?
That's where the personalized aspect comes in.
Oh,
Doses can range from as low as 2,500 milligrams
wow.
to a whopping 75,000 milligrams
Seriously?
per session,
Wow. Okay.
depending on individual needs and goals.
That's a huge range.
It is.
Okay.
And that's why working with a qualified healthcare professional is crucial.
Right.
They can tailor the treatment plan to your specific situation.
That makes total sense.
Yeah,
But with those higher doses, safety has to be a top priority.
absolutely.
Right.
While vitamin C IV therapy is generally safe,
Mm.
it's not something to try at home.
Oh, okay.
It's essential to be under the supervision of qualified healthcare providers
Got it.
who can conduct thorough health assessments
Okay.
and screen for any contraindications.
So it's not a DIY project?
No, it's not.
Okay.
You want to make sure you're in the right hands.
Now let's talk side effects.
Okay.
What can someone expect?
Most side effects are mild and temporary.
Okay.
Things like discomfort at the injection site
Okay.
or feeling a bit lightheaded.
Okay.
Staying hydrated before and after the drip is key
Hmm.
to helping your body process the vitamin C effectively.
Reassuring to know that it's generally safe, but I imagine there's still some situations where like oral supplements
Right.
might be a better choice.
Yeah.
When would you recommend one over the other?
Good question.
Yeah.
For daily maintenance and general immune support,
Okay.
oral supplements are convenient and cost-effective.
Yeah.
But if you have specific health goals, need targeted therapeutic interventions,
Okay.
or are dealing with acute needs,
Mm.
5E therapy delivers that potent and immediate impact.
So oral supplements for the everyday and IV therapy for those times when you need a more targeted approach.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
all about finding the right tool for the job.
Right.
And keep in mind, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to IV therapy.
Speaking of tailored approaches, you mentioned that other nutrients can
Yeah.
be added to the IV solution. What's the reasoning behind that with that?
So think of it as creating a synergistic blend of nutrients
Okay.
that complement vitamin C and enhance its effects.
Okay.
So we might add glutathione,
Hmm.
a powerful antioxidant,
Hmm.
or minerals like magnesium and zinc,
Right.
which are vital for various bodily functions.
Mhm.
It's about personalizing the therapy to address your specific needs.
It sounds like a custom blended cocktail for optimal health.
That's a good way to put it.
But let's be realistic with all of these potential benefits.
Yeah,
Where does IV therapy fit into a broader wellness routine?
right.
Is it a magic bullet
Good question.
or just one piece of the puzzle?
I would say it's definitely not a magic bullet.
Okay.
It's about integrating IV therapy
Okay.
into an already healthy lifestyle,
Hmm.
not using it as a substitute for good nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
regular exercise, stress management, and quality sleep.
So we're not talking about ditching our healthy habits and just relying on IV drips to do all the work.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's working with what you're already doing.
Got it. It's a powerful tool, but it works best alongside a solid foundation.
I like that analogy.
Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Mhm.
What's the price tag on this kind of therapy?
Okay.
I know our listeners are curious about like the investment involved.
You're right. It's not the cheapest wellness option out there.
Right.
Single sessions typically run between $100 and $300,
Okay.
depending on the provider, the location, and the specific protocol.
Mm-hmm.
But many clinics offer package deals,
Hmm.
which can make it more budget-friendly if you're planning on doing multiple sessions.
So it's an investment, but there are ways to make it more accessible.
Absolutely.
And what about insurance coverage?
Right.
Is this something that's typically covered?
Unfortunately, insurance coverage for IV therapy is still relatively rare.
Really?
Yeah, it's not something that's widely covered by insurance plans.
Okay.
However, the good news is that more and more clinics are popping up across the country,
Right.
making it increasingly accessible.
That's great to hear. Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm curious about what the future holds for vitamin C therapy.
Okay.
Are there any like exciting developments on the horizon?
There's a lot to be excited about.
Okay.
Research is continuously uncovering new potential applications for vitamin C IV therapy, from treating viral infections to tackling chronic diseases.
Wow.
We're truly just scratching the surface of what this therapy might be capable of.
So we're talking about a potential game changer in healthcare.
Potentially, yes.
What about advancements in the technology itself?
That's another area of rapid development.
Okay.
We're seeing advancements in administration techniques,
Hmm.
making the experience more efficient and comfortable for patients.
Okay.
Plus, there's a growing focus on data analytics,
Right.
which will help us personalize treatment protocols even further
Hmm.
and predict outcomes with greater accuracy.
So the future of vitamin C therapy is personalized, powerful,
Yes,
and potentially paradigm shifting.
it's very exciting.
I'm eager to see what unfolds.
Yeah, me too.
But for now, let's take a closer look at some of the specific benefits we've been discussing.
Okay.
When we come back, we'll break down how vitamin C IV therapy can support immunity combat aging and enhance athletic performance.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned. Welcome back to our deep dive into vitamin C IV therapy.
Yeah.
We've already covered so much ground, from the science behind those potent drips to, the potential benefits.
It's pretty amazing stuff.
Now let's zoom in on how this therapy can actually make a difference in your daily life.
Absolutely.
Because I know our listeners are eager to hear about those real-world applications.
Right.
Let's start with something that's always top of mind: immune support.
Okay.
With cold and flu season upon us, everyone's looking for an extra layer of protection.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
So vitamin C is like a powerhouse when it comes to immunity, right?
Absolutely. It plays a crucial role in supporting various immune cells, including those that fight off infections.
So it's not just about preventing a cold, but equipping our body to fight back more effectively when those pesky viruses invade.
Exactly.
Does that potent dose delivered through an IV make a difference?
It definitely can.
Okay.
It's like giving your immune system a direct boost, as opposed to oral supplements where absorption is limited. And this is actually backed by studies showing that vitamin C can help reduce the duration and severity of colds and other respiratory infections.
Oh, wow.
So the science is there.
So for someone with a weakened immune system, or someone who just gets sick a lot,
Right.
regular 5-FU vitamin C treatments could be a valuable tool in their arsenal.
I've certainly seen positive results in those cases.
Now let's move on to something many of us are keen on: anti-aging.
Okay.
Is there any truth to the hype around vitamin C and turning back the clock?
Well, there's definitely a lot of interest in this area, and for good reason.
Right.
Aging is a complex process, but a major contributor is oxidative stress, which is basically an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body.
So it's like a constant battle happening within our cells, and we want the antioxidants to win.
Exactly. And vitamin C, being a potent antioxidant, steps in to neutralize those harmful free radicals, protecting ourselves from damage and slowing down the aging process.
It's like building a fortress around our cells to protect them from those age-accelerating invaders.
I like that analogy.
And remember, vitamin C is also vital for collagen production, which is the protein that gives our skin its structure, elasticity, and that youthful plump look.
It's the fountain of youth.
So that's the secret to that radiant glow everyone's chasing.
That's part of it.
But as we age, collagen production naturally declines, leading to wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging skin.
Right.
Does increasing vitamin C through IV therapy really make a difference?
Some studies suggest that it can.
Okay.
High-dose vitamin C might stimulate collagen synthesis, improving skin texture and reducing those visible signs of aging. It's not just about preventing further damage, but potentially reversing some of those signs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the benefits go beyond just aesthetics.
Absolutely. Collagen is important for the health of our joints, bones, and blood vessels.
Right. And let's not forget about vitamin C's potential impact on cognitive function.
Good point.
Yeah.
We talked about its role in producing neurotransmitters.
Right. Those essential chemical messengers in our brains that affect everything from mood to memory.
Exactly. And research is showing a possible link between higher levels of vitamin C and improved cognitive function, including better memory retention and processing speed.
So it's like giving our brains a boost along with our bodies.
Yeah, think of it as a brain power upgrade.
It's incredible how one nutrient can have such widespread effects.
It's pretty remarkable.
Now let's talk about another group that's really embracing IV therapy: athletes.
Okay.
How does vitamin C give them a competitive edge?
It all comes down to how intense physical activity affects the body.
Right.
It generates free radicals, depletes nutrients, and can lead to muscle damage and inflammation.
So it's like a double whammy. You're pushing your body to its limits and dealing with the aftermath.
It's like a 1-2 punch, and athletes need a way to recover quickly and efficiently.
Precisely. And that's where vitamin C comes in.
Right.
Its antioxidant properties neutralize those exercise-induced free radicals, protect cells from damage, and reduce inflammation.
It's like damage control for athletes.
So it's like a shield against the wear and tear of intense training.
That's a great analogy, but there's more.
Oh.
Vitamin C's role in collagen synthesis is also crucial for athletes.
Okay.
Collagen keeps those joints, tendons, and ligaments healthy and strong, which is essential for peak performance.
It's like ensuring that their bodies can handle the demands of training and competition.
Exactly.
But what about energy? Does vitamin C play a role there too?
It does. Remember carnitine?
Mm.
It's a molecule that helps transport fatty acids into the mitochondria, our cellular powerhouses.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamin C is involved in carnitine production, meaning it helps optimize fuel delivery for those intense workouts.
So it's a triple threat: damage control, structural support, and enhanced energy production.
Yeah.
And while more research is always needed, preliminary findings suggest that vitamin C can significantly impact athletic performance and recovery.
That's what the research is showing so far.
Now, I know some athletes swear by specific protocols for IV vitamin C therapy.
Right.
What's that all about?
Athletes, oftentimes their treatments strategically around major competitions or intense training periods.
Okay.
Some might get a treatment a few days before a big event to boost their immune systems and enhance recovery. Others might use it post-workout to accelerate muscle repair and replenish those depleted nutrients.
So it's like a secret weapon for peak performance.
It can be.
But we've been focusing on the positive, and I think it's important to address like the potential downsides of IV therapy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So let's talk about those risks and ensure our listeners have all the information they need.
Okay, that's good.
So first and foremost, I can't stress enough the importance of seeking treatment from a qualified healthcare professional.
Couldn't agree more.
This is not something you should attempt at home or with an unqualified provider.
Right. You want to make sure you're in the right.
So it's not a DIY situation.
No.
Why is it so important to have that professional oversight?
Well, a healthcare professional will thoroughly assess your individual health history screen for any contraindications
Okay.
and ensure the treatment is safe and appropriate for you. They'll also determine the correct dosage,
Right.
monitor for any potential adverse reactions, and guide you through the process.
So it's about having an expert in your corner to ensure your safety and maximize the benefits.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about those adverse reactions.
Okay.
While generally rare and mild they can occur,
Right.
knowledge is power. So let's break it down. What are some of the common side effects people might experience?
Some common side effects include discomfort or bruising at the injection site, and some people report a metallic taste in their mouth during the infusion.
Okay, those sound manageable, but are there any more serious risks associated with IV therapy?
In rare cases, people might experience nausea, headaches, or dizziness. And for individuals with certain medical conditions like kidney disease or G6PD deficiency, high doses of vitamin C can be harmful.
Okay.
That's why that initial screening by a healthcare professional is so crucial.
It's all about ensuring that it's a safe and appropriate treatment for your individual circumstances.
Exactly.
It's also worth remembering that IV therapy can be relatively expensive and isn't typically covered by insurance.
That's true.
It's an investment in your health, and it's important to factor that in.
Yeah.
And while the evidence for the benefits of vitamin C IV therapy is mounting,
Right.
we still need more research to fully understand its long-term effects and potential interactions with other treatments.
That's an important point. It's a constantly evolving field, and staying informed about the latest research is crucial.
Speaking of evolving fields, I want to touch on something you mentioned earlier, personalized medicine.
Okay.
It seems to be transforming the way we approach healthcare.
Yeah, it really is.
How does it apply to IV therapy?
Personalized medicine is all about tailoring medical decisions, treatments, and practices to the individual patient. It's moving away from the one-size-fits-all model
Okay.
and recognizing that each person has a unique genetic makeup, lifestyle, and health history that influences their response to treatment.
So we're stepping away from cookie-cutter approaches and embracing the uniqueness of each individual.
That's the goal. And in the context of vitamin C IV therapy, this means considering all of those individual factors when designing a treatment plan. We're not just administering the same dosage to everyone.
So it's not just about how much vitamin C you're getting, but also about timing, frequency, and additional nutrients that might be added to the solution.
Exactly. A personalized approach might involve adjusting the dosage based on weight health goals or even genetic predispositions. And as research advances, we'll be able to personalize these treatments even more effectively.
It's like creating a custom-tailored health plan optimized for each individual.
Yeah, it's an exciting time for healthcare.
Absolutely. We're passionate about personalizing treatment to get the best possible outcomes.
Me too.
Now, I know our listeners are ready for some practical advice on how to integrate IV therapy into their own wellness routines.
Right.
Let's move on to our final segment and wrap up this deep dive with some actionable steps.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so we've explored the science, the potential benefits, and we've even addressed like those important safety considerations.
Hmm.
Now let's empower you to make informed decisions about integrating IV therapy into your own wellness journey.
Yeah, let's give them the tools they need.
So let's talk practical steps.
Okay.
If someone is listening to this feeling intrigued and wanting to explore further,
Right.
where do they even begin?
Well, the first step is crucial.
Oh, okay.
Find a qualified healthcare provider
Right.
who specializes in IV therapy and understands the principles of personalized medicine.
Okay, we've hammered that point home, and for good reason.
Yeah, it's really important.
But how do you find the right provider?
Right.
What should you be looking for?
Don't hesitate to ask questions.
Okay.
Talk to them about your health goals. Inquire about their experience. And make sure you feel comfortable and confident in their expertise.
It's like any healthcare decision, you want to find someone you trust and who aligns with your values.
Exactly.
And once you've found that trusted provider,
Right?
be prepared to have a candid conversation about your health history, lifestyle, and expectations.
Yeah, you want to be open and honest.
So it's about being an active participant in your healthcare journey.
Absolutely.
What kind of information should you be prepared to share?
Information about any medications you're taking,
Okay.
pre-existing medical conditions,
Mm-hmm.
allergies, and even your diet and exercise habits.
Hmm.
The more information they have, the
Mm.
better they can tailor the treatment plan to your unique situation.
It's all about that personalized approach we've been talking about.
Right.
Now let's talk frequency. How often should someone be getting these IV treatments?
That's where individualization comes in.
Right.
There's no magic number. It depends on your specific goals.
Okay.
Someone seeking general immune support might opt for monthly treatments,
Mm-hmm.
while someone prepping for a big athletic event might go for weekly sessions leading up to the competition.
Okay.
And if you're focused on anti-aging, you might start with more frequent treatments
Mm-hmm.
and then transition to maintenance sessions every few months.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Not at all. It's about collaborating with your provider
Okay.
to create a personalized schedule that aligns with your desired outcomes.
Got it. And remember, 5E therapy works best when it's part of like a holistic wellness routine.
Yes, we've said it before, but it bears repeating.
5E therapy is not a substitute for a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely. Think of it as a complement to those healthy habits you're already practicing.
Right.
Good nutrition, regular exercise, stress management, and quality sleep.
So it's like adding another powerful tool to your wellness toolbox.
That's a great way to put it.
Now I'm curious about the experience itself.
Okay.
What can someone expect when they like walk into an IV therapy clinic?
First and foremost, you want to choose a clinic that prioritizes comfort and safety.
Right. It shouldn't feel intimidating or clinical.
Exactly. Most clinics offer comfortable chairs or even private rooms
Okay.
where you can relax during the infusion.
Nice.
The process typically takes about 30 to 60 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have an IV catheter inserted into a vein in your arm.
So it's similar to getting blood drawn or having an IV in a hospital setting?
Very similar, and most people report very little discomfort.
Okay.
You might feel a slight coolness or tingling at the injection site, but it's generally very tolerable.
And I think we mentioned earlier that some people will notice a metallic taste in their mouth during the infusion.
That's right. It's a normal side effect and usually fades quickly. And once the treatment is finished, you can go about your day as usual.
No, downtime. That's a bonus.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's recap some of the key takeaways
Okay.
from our deep dive into vitamin C IV therapy.
It's been quite a journey.
First and foremost, vitamin C IV therapy is a safe and effective way to deliver high doses of this vital nutrient straight to your cells.
Right.
Bypassing those limitations of oral supplements, it's not just about quantity, it's about bioavailability and triggering those unique biological responses.
Absolutely.
We've explored a wide range of potential benefits, from bolstering your immune system and supporting athletic performance
Right.
to promoting healthy aging and even enhancing cognitive function. It's truly a multifaceted therapy.
It really is.
But as with any medical treatment, it's crucial to seek guidance from a qualified healthcare professional who can tailor the treatment plan to your individual needs and ensure your safety.
Couldn't agree more.
Personalized medicine is the key to unlocking the full potential of IV therapy.
Yes. And while IV drips can be a powerful tool,
Right.
they work best when integrated into a holistic wellness routine.
So don't ditch those healthy habits. Think of IV therapy as a complement to your already healthy lifestyle.
Exactly.
Now, before we say goodbye, we would like to leave you with a question to ponder.
Okay.
If you could optimize your health with IV therapy, what would be your top goal?
Hmm.
Would it be to supercharge your immunity, turn back the clock on aging, achieve peak athletic performance,
Right.
or simply experience more energy and vitality in your daily life?
It's something to think about.
We encourage you to explore the possibilities, do your research, and empower yourself to make informed decisions about your health and well-being.
Absolutely.
It's been an absolute pleasure diving deep into the world of vitamin C IV therapy with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay well.
Great advice.